Oh, hey, welcome to the Luce Lemire channel. This is your weekend reading. You know what? Let's do a weekend love reading, and then I'm maybe gonna do a weekend money reading all in the same video. Why not? While I'm shuffling the cards, I went MIA for a bit, I guess. I did. I know I did. I needed to take a break. I needed a break, and I couldn't do it anymore for a bit, and I needed to get back to me. And I did to the best of my ability and dealt with some things that were going on my end, and now I'm back. And I think that's probably just gonna be what I'm gonna have to do every so often. I'll just take like a week off, but I might schedule videos because I actually have scheduled videos before, but it's gonna look like I'm present but I'm not. But I like that way, you know, you're still catered to. But then I haven't checked my mail, unless, yeah, no, I really didn't either. So if you wrote me, I'm working my way to responding back. It's not out of disrespect. I'm really sorry if I've hurt your feelings, because I know how it is, but I'm making my way back. I've been exhausted. I didn't even touch my cards. I would force myself to do my own daily readings because I'm still learning tarot. So that's like something I would not force myself, but yeah, force myself to do. So yeah, I did go missing a little bit. Some people noticed. But so I did a bunch of videos today where I did cut on some readings. So if you're in the membership, there's a reading on there. Situation, challenge, guidance. It goes really deep. It's longer than I needed it to be. But yeah, so let's do a weekend love, right? Let's do a love. Let's do weekend love, and then we'll do weekend money. Let me know if you want more. Like, I'm really keen on doing a lot more money and career. I want to flex that muscle more, because I really liked the other one that I did. That was very insightful for me. Weekend money, career, guidance, whatever. Okay, thanks. That was 3 minutes of my time, of your time. I appreciate you listening to me. All right, let's get your weekend love. Okay. Gosh. Oh my gosh, that'd be a disaster. Okay. I was gonna do this live, but I don't think I can handle all that energy. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Personal readings will be open for next week, so if you want to schedule one for next, like, it's gonna be about 3 to 5 days for personal reading, TBH. But alright. Oh god, what am I looking at? What? Okay. What? What? Sorry. This is for me. That was for me. That was for me. That was for me. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That was for me. It didn't make any sense, and then it was like, just be flexible and building and just, you know, take care of your here and now. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, this is not for them. What? Sorry. Let me. I need water. All right. Sorry about that. Kind of snuck in on me. All right. I was wondering why this deck wanted to go first. All right. Weekend love, please. There is something to do with like the Emperor. Something about action. So I was looking at the building blocks and I'm like, what are they supposed to do? What? What? I was like, wait, what? What am I supposed to tell them? That doesn't seem right. Oh, weekend love, please. Guidance. Freaking. You know what? This is actually a really great card to have. That's fair. That's very fair. On the bottom is a leg up. So I'm okay with this being like this, but I'm gonna keep it here. Exchanging gifts. It's about giving and receiving. It's I've gotten in on this card before. It's you giving and receiving on a deeper level. It's you knowing what to give whomever it is you're dealing with, and how to have, and them knowing how to give you, right? Love languages, basics. If you Google 5lovelanguages.com or whatever it's called, Google it and it'll come up. Love languages are how we give and receive love. I receive love in words of affirmation and acts of service. And that's how I give. I show people I love them and care about them by giving them words. That's why I comment. Every comment, damn near for the most part, 99% of comments on this channel, I respond back. I will respond back to you. I am present with you. My words are there, but also my act is I want to show you that I'm there. I'm here for you in the way that I can be. For some, it's more about gifts, giving them things. That's how they feel love, and that's how they show you love. So, long story short, this actually feels like you might be morphing. You might be changing how you receive love, how you give love. Or your relationship might be in a transitional stage. I don't like that it's transitioning into this dead space here. Okay, I don't like that. But it's also about surrendering to how things will change and knowing that you can't orchestrate how things are going to change in this relationship. You have to, in both of these cards, between worlds, this is something that giving and receiving, and this, what I'm sensing here is a partnership and working together in a sense of you not having to do it, come through. Fucking it leg up. Didn't I say? Okay, alright. Look, I see you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't feel like putting it down. I'm gonna put it here as a whole. It's giving each other space, giving each other time, giving each other love, giving your bond what it needs in order to move through this space. For some, this spans for way more than this weekend. If you're single, it's about you acknowledging how it is that you receive and give love in order to, wait, I hate saying this, if you're single. Let me explain that. If you are in a situationship, okay, that's different. You're not in a couple, and you're not entirely single. So which of the readings do you listen to? The single one or the couple one? It gets really confusing. So if you are a single person with no prospects, this is you realizing that you are in a transitional phase. And when it comes to your relationship and what you want out of romance, out of love. Now this, you could, I guess, take this as, a platonic love, a familial love, being someone in your world, in your life. Either way, when it comes to love languages, there's certain things. Do that twofold. Do that for one for you and how you give love to the people around you, just in general. How you give love and how you would like to receive love, and just own that so that you can express that and help people help you to feed you, because you want to feel loved, don't you? That's the same thing as if you're single and out there ready to mingle or afraid to mingle. It's about you coming to terms with and you understanding how it is that you give and receive love, so that you can find someone who you can explain that to, or someone who matches you, so you can easily tell them, hey, I like gifts. When you buy me a gift, when a guys buys me a gift, when a girl buys me a gift, when my lover buys me a gift, when they get me something, for me, it's not so much about the gift. Like, yes, it's about the gift, but it's about, oh wow, they were out there living their life in their own world, and they thought about me enough to buy this thing. That it's about my how your affection for me, finding out what that is for you. For me, that's my thing when it comes to gifts. I'm not really much of a gifter. Not much of a gifter. But I have people in my life who are gifts, and so I've had to understand that love language so I can give to them, right? Just because it's not a value to me to give a gift, or to get a gift, rather, because it means something to them, I go the extra effort to give them a gift because that's how they feel loved. So, this is about you understanding what it is for you. This is about you getting into that and being able to express that in the future, to give your friend help, or for you to get that help to understanding yourself. So I think if you're in a situationship, it's the same as people who your thing is changing, your thing is shifting. If you're in a coupled relationship and y'all are like this, like you're like boyfriend girlfriend, girlfriend girlfriend, boyfriend boyfriend, like you are, or you're a couple, whatever your thing is. Um, And I'm not saying that disrespectfully. I'm just saying, I mean, there's open relationships where, like, you're open relationship, but you're still in a relationship, and, like, you have your parameters, whatever, right? It's about you knowing that whatever your thing is changing. So it might be changing to an open relationship. It might be changing to something more closed, something more bounded, more boundaries. But that's a really random one. I don't know who that's for. This more so is about knowing, allowing, and being open to receiving, and also open to giving, equal exchange, and also, God, how can I explain this? As if this isn't broad enough, on a broader scale, it's about your situation, your romantic situation is changing. It's changing. And you gotta give it room to breathe and change in the way that it is gonna be conducive to the both of you, to serve you both and your bond in whatever way that looks like. Yeah. It's funny that exchanging gifts and money are like right next to each other. It's changing. I know for some, for sure, your romantic life is being greatly affected by finances and career. You're trying to be about your paper. Hey, girl, hey. Hey. Fuck. Here's the thing about, a little thing about YouTube. There's a YouTuber who's really good in what she does. I mean, really, really good. She told my whole life story in her monthlies. And she's amazing. You should check her out. And she says that a lot, and it's super cute. It's super fun, but it's like a thing that people say anyway. And so it's just on YouTube, because of this community being such a niche community. when you say something like that, now I'm like really careful to say it because I don't want it to look like I'm copying her or trying to steal her shtick or something like that, you know, respectfully. There's another YouTuber, speaking of this mask here. I was gonna start making videos, but I don't really want to show myself. Like, I'm too beautiful. Nah, I don't really want to, I don't care to show my face or really be out there like that to be seen. So I was gonna be like, well, how can I engage with my audience and my people, my queens and kings, um, and still maintain my privacy and, you know, my comfort level. And I was like, oh, a mask. So I went to Hobby Lobby, I bought a mask, I got some stuff to decorate it with, and I was like, cool, let me sit on this for a bit. And that's how I kind of also met the wisdom of the Oracle, and this has like masks in it, and it was just the most timely thing ever. And I was like, oh, this is definitely something that is in line with like my guidance, right? And then I saw a YouTuber who wears masks and she looks stunning, and the masks are so tricked out and just beautiful, and I'm like, okay, now if I wear my mask, people are gonna think I copied her thing, her shtick. But it's like, no, I just wanted to wear a mask because I was gonna make it pretty, get a bunch of masks for my little setup here, put them up, and that would have been like a cool thing that I do. Just one mask, nothing as wild and as like creative as she's done with her mask. Just one mask, just so I could talk to you and show you my face to a degree and to have that, you know, eye to eye meeting. But now I'm like, well, I can't do that because people are gonna be like, oh, you copied, and it's like, I didn't, I really didn't. We just had the same inspiration at the same time. So, no mask, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I feel like it's really been on my heart. I'm just like, fuck, this, people are gonna think you copied, and then it's like, oh, but you didn't. Like, it's just a thing. Anyway, finances and romance. And calling in your soulmate. I'm sorry I had to like do that on your reading, but it's really been on my heart. It irks me. Calling your soulmate. Yeah, I feel like some things might be a little bit rocky. But that really depends on how you handle yourself and how you both handle your situation. If you are the one who is focusing on your finances, then you're doing this, because I saw this and I was like, you're about that business. That's why when it was like building blocks and flexibility, I was like, excuse me? That doesn't make sense. It's not cohesive. If you are the one who's focusing on your paper, I would just say be kind to your partner. If your partner is the one that is getting up, is your partner who is transitioning and trying to spending more time on their finances and careers if this is someone who you still want in your life, someone who you still feel a bond for, someone who you still feel connected to, give them the space to focus on their careers. And maybe this is the time for you to start doing some reflection for you on it's funny, the Two of Cups slipped out in reverse. It's not, this whole line is not boding so well. So give them oh shit. Give them the room to and give them the energy to. And what I mean by that is, rather than you sending them daggers in your energy field, try to find something else to focus on yourself. But if it's also someone that you're coupled with, someone who you feel comfortable speaking to, then you can cordially speak to them and say, hey, if this is you in finances, right? If you're the one about your paper, you can say, you know, something where you approach them cordially, where you're not depending on them to provide for you love and comfort, right? This is about you saying, hey, I'm feeling neglected. I miss you. I miss us. I know you're busy with work. Just maybe, is there a way that we can navigate this space without losing us? Nice, right? I don't know why you're not in the membership yet. I really don't know why you're not in the membership yet. Because I want to do more, not not scripting, but more ways to kind of the readings of the memberships are always so long. God damn it. They're so in depth. So I give a lot more of that stuff in the individual readings. Something like that. If you are the one who is about your paper, that was if they're about their paper. If this is about you being about your paper, you can say, hey, I still care about you. I really want us to da 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 da. While I'm focusing on my work and this, what do you need from me so that I can do this and you can still feel cared for in this space? And that way, you're not just saying, nah, F them, they can deal with their shit. No, like, you're bringing them into what you're doing and you're addressing it as a unit. If you're in a situationship and you are able to do something to that effect, try it, or just ease up a little bit on the sadness over, not having what you used to have. If you're single, you're focusing on your money and you're not calling in your soulmate. you're not even maybe you're fantasizing, but you're being like, man, whatever. That's you, whatever. I'm just focus on my career. I'm just focus on my money. I'm just focus on this, that, and the other. So perhaps you are in that transitional phase of like, you know what? Like, things are coming to a head career-wise. And I feel like they are. I feel like that's the general energy, something I've been feeling personally, and something that I think is kind of happening to a lot of people. Finances, there's something happening with finances and careers around this time. Hello. Yeah. So if that's where you're at, I totally get that. That makes sense. And you're that just, if you're gonna do that, just don't close yourself off, because I don't feel like you have. I feel like that might be a good thing, but it depends on what your intention is. If your intention is to really kind of get your ducks in a row, it's funny, I just thought two. Whoops. Then that will help actually bring in someone. But at the same time, don't close yourself off if love is something that you want. Focus on your money and focus on your career, focus on your projects, focus on what brings you joy, right? Focusing on it's attractive because it helps bring in what's yours. I just said that. Keep your heart open. I'm seeing so many sevens today. Oh boy. I don't think you're ready. If you're looking for a deeper commitment, I don't think this weekend at least is the weekend to really kind of have it, to be honest. Or to have, I don't think you're ready for that yet. If you're single, I think you're right. Focus on your finances, just focus on your career, do that, but obviously stay wide open. I feel like that was definitely for the singles. Keep your heart open, but for sure, focus on your finances. Get your paper, okay? If you are in a situationship, yeah, it's not, this is not fun for you because you're not even stable with this person, right? There's something about being titled, being in a couple, which has a sense of stability. which has a sense of you can't just ghost your girlfriend, you can't just ghost your boyfriend, you can't ghost your woman's or your man's. You gotta formally break up with them. When you're in a situationship, y'all aren't really together. So you can just, right? So when things are spreading apart, the situationship really gets stressful. And this shows us here. It's, I don't know what this choice is. This not making a choice, but I feel like it's, yeah, maybe it's actually to not make a choice. I don't think whatever this is, I feel like it's your guidance here is to chill. Nothing major may happen this weekend in terms of like, I don't know. I want to say in terms of like a breakup or anything like that. Like nothing. It's just about keeping your heart open and keeping yourself receptive to what things are. So giving your person their space, giving yourself some space. And space doesn't always mean distance. Like yes, for sure it does, but it's also just kind of like breathing and being like shrugging and being like, all right, shit, all right, just like okay. It's like a I give up, but not like a I'm done. It's more of like a all right, let things be. Because things are evolving in this relationship, and that I mean, flamingo. Like, look at this. This is flamingo. Okay, this is between worlds. Things are metamorphing. Things are changing in your relationship. If you're coupled, things are changing in your relationship. You guys are changing, and if you are working towards something together as a unit, you guys aren't quite ready yet for whatever that next thing is. You're working on it still, so it's not ripe yet. Help each other out, support each other, and be open to what could be coming through for you guys or what could be actually yours moving forward for these 2 days. This is probably more than 2 days. As my readings tend to be, but these two have been coming out together all day. All day. I need to shuffle this better, but I know it's still a message. I'm seeing so many sevens. Does 7 mean something to someone? Anyway. Into the unknown. Yeah, I don't think you're ready. I'm not even gonna look at the book. I don't think you're not ready. Everybody here is not ready. The singles, you're not ready to be coupled up quite yet, like this weekend. Just chill, right? If you're in a situationship, understand singles, understand yourself. How many times do you hear that? Understand yourself. No, singles, focus on your work. Right now when it comes to love, do what you need to. Just, it's wherever you're at is where you're at, and it's okay. This weekend. Okay? If you have a date, shit, go on that date. Just be easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Like you're fine. You're in transition. This whole reading is literally like you're in transition. That's what I should have named it. But I'm not gonna. You're in transition. All of the singles, the situationships, and the couples, this whole thing is all in transition, and just let it be in transition. Help each other out through this transition. Be there for one another if you can. And sometimes being there for the other person means taking a step back and letting them breathe. Letting them know that you're gonna take a step back or you're what you need. Don't keep them in the dark. That's how people get fucking damaged. Don't continue to perpetuate that shit. Live higher. Get on a different level than how everybody's operating. It's hard. It's painful. It sucks. Believe me. But at least you're getting your bases covered, and you know that when you do that, you're going to meet someone or have a type of relationship with someone where you guys are straight up with each other, and that's such a beautiful thing. Yeah, no, there's yeah, just chill out. And love. Just ride out. Ride it out. And help each other if you're in a position to. What? Yeah, write it out. Don't be petty. Don't be like nasty to one another. be a little feeling indifferent. I'm getting all these messages over here. Some of you might be, oh god. Oh no. Death shows up twice. Yeah, you're going through a change, man. Your relationship is going through a change this weekend. It's like a subtle change. Yeah, that's a change. It's a change, all right. It's a change. Oh fuck. Relationships are going through changes this weekend. There's things are just go with the flow, man. Here we have the Six of Swords. This woman has a cup in her hand, and she's hoping for fresher, bigger, better things on the journey. Girl, can you focus, please? There you go. Hoping for a picture of this big old cup. And we have these two majors out here coming to play. Death. Okay? Death and the Hanged Man. That's funny. 13 and 12. After the Hanged Man. And Justice was there too. Justice is 11. So after Justice, and I saw Justice, and I was like, oh god. Comes this Hanged Man. This kind of, not punishment, but it's this kind of where you kind of have to, you just gotta be suspended in air. Face your judgment. Right? Face the consequences of whatever is happening. Whether you planned it or you didn't. You face the repercussions of whatever situation this is. So you just kind of hang out. Yeah, this is like just kind of hanging out until something else happens. Something else is like just kind of hanging out as this death tramples through this. This is the same. You're between worlds. Things are changing. Things are shifting. Things are changing here. Okay? You're not ready to act. You just have to surrender. Like, you can't do nothing. Did I say that earlier? You can't do, like, you just have to surrender to what is. That's funny. There's all these messages. Affirm those two. I need to go in so much detail. The Emperor stays wanting to come out. Okay. Magician. Okay. Well, good luck with this one. Okay. I'm gonna do the money one next. Finances, because I'm glad it came up, because that's something that I've been feeling a lot. Something wrong in the village, Oh, very scared in the village. Alright. Guidance for money this weekend. Finances and career. All those cards of Four of Cups. Gosh darn it, man. All those cards in the love reading that burst out. I was asking for where this could be headed. They all came out reversed. And I just feel like there's so many different kinds of scenarios that I mean, none of them are looking too good at first glance, but it's just too many people, too many different types of scenarios, and for this such a big energy, it's even surprising that I'm able to get that we're able to get some sort of cohesive message for everyone. But I'd like to think I do them when it's able to get a cohesive message for most people anyway. Money guidance, please, for this weekend. God, my hand is tired. Money guidance, please. That's what happens behind the scenes, baby. I love that. Oh, I'm so sad I picked that up like that. Hold on. I don't know about these two. I'm really sad about this. Not really sad, but I'm sad about this. I want this to be in the alternate position. What might be nice is that this is a rogue wave and it's actually like this. This feels right. I'm not gonna lie to you. This feels right. I don't think I'm manipulating the situation, but we will see. I'm gonna keep him like that. Money. Oh, it's 43. Details, details, details. Okay, okay. I'm feeling like, with the come together and the slow and steady, firstly, don't push, right? Take things easy. Not easy, but take things slow and steady this weekend. Be open to how things need to manifest themselves for you. And things are shifting. Things are changing in your dreams. They're, dare I say it, being renewed. And be open about the renewal of your field of dreams, of what you thought was yours, what you perceived, what you expected. Open to life and what's really yours. That card has been tripping me out all day, Field of Dreams. Anyway, oh shit, how is it 1:30? Anyway, this weekend things might not come together. Okay, this weekend things will still feel like might feel still lacking. Things might still feel like angsty. Things might still feel a bit troublesome in some ways over the weekend. This is the greatest show. um, but I do feel like things will come together, moving past this weekend. For some of you, you might be getting this weekend, as maybe this just happened for you, or something like that. Things will be coming together. This is also a romance card, so that's nice. But this is actually the romance card in the deck. I know there's a card that says commitment, but like this is like when I get this, I'm like, yes. So when it comes to money, there's gonna be, I mean, this is really a relationship card. Like, I throw this out when it comes to money, but when it comes to money, whatever you're in love with, the thing that is bae for you when it comes to your finances, your career, your thing, it might come through for you in some. Wow, I just saw 4114. It might come through for you in a slow and steady type way moving forward from this weekend. Otherwise, for now, the energy is like, no, not really. For some of you, it's maybe already started coming here. Either way, whether it's coming together or not coming together quite yet, the guidance here is slow and steady. Like, this is gonna be a journey. This is gonna be a pentacled journey. This is gonna be like some Knight of Pentacles. Where's he at? I feel like he's lurking somewhere. It's funny, I just saw the Knight of Swords. Let me read this in reverse. I feel like that's a message that's needed. When it's in reverse, it says, perhaps a love connection is unbalanced. Is intimacy being withheld from you, or are you withholding it from another? So do you feel like if you were in a relationship with money, do you feel that you have a good, like, what is your relationship with money? If you were lovers, how does money treat you? How do you treat money? How do you view money? And I'm going to go over this. Like, if you're in the membership, I really want to do something a little bit more on money, because I've done a lot of mentorship and coaching around money and worked with some really great money coaches and stuff. So I really want to share that information with you all. But briefly here, I want to just touch on what is your relationship with money, and when you're feeling this lack for money, which you most likely be feeling. That's what I was looking for with this one. I wanted to read the book. There's going to be a lack of money, and there's going to be this frustration of how slow things are moving when it comes to money. But there will come a time, this month for sure, but there will come a time where something will be moving towards coming together. It's just, it'll still be quite slow. It'll be a trickle. It really will be a Knight of Pentacles. Like, just, if you don't know tarot, the Knight of Pentacles is this knight on this black horse, and he's not moving. He's just slow AF, okay? Perhaps you've been doing all the emotional work and pouring your water into an empty well, to the point that now you're so depleted. Know this, true love will not be denied you. That's nice. What is truly for you will never walk past you or require this much energy. Drop the agendas. The fight, the need to win, and allow love to flow through you, regardless of whatever the situation is for you. Upright, down, whether it's not coming together, or slow, or sort of coming together, but not fast, like whatever. This is not going to be zoom zoom. I know the knight is on the bottom, but he's not. If it comes fast, it's gonna go fast. Here we have this card again from the previous reading. Vision of the one I see, billion dreams. So yeah, this field of dreams is, okay, buddy. Just reckless just this reckless, this field of dreams. I'm sorry, I know not many people know what the hell I just did there. Don't worry about it. This field of dreams. I don't know how to explain this. I know it's in reverse, but it's in between wide open and home. And I think it's funny. We have 8, 9, and 10. I really feel like that is like a really good energy around this field of dreams. Something happened before. Okay? Something happened before and something is happening now. Again, it's this kind of transition. This is death. Okay, like this is a death of sorts. It's a heavy death for me. The minor arcana are not minor at all. There's no minor arcana that I'm like, that's nothing. Actually, 2 of Cups doesn't mean much to me. Anyway, sorry. This, you see, I mean, look, I don't have to explain this to you. This is a man who has killed what was. This is you, whether you know it or not. When it comes to finances, some of you are going through this change, this transition, and I feel like this is just energetically what a lot of people have been going through. With work either picking up or work slowing down, with people who I know, people who are transitioning careers, people who are opening themselves up to new careers, people who are branching out, people who are branching back, people who are looking for stability. There's been a change. There's been a change. I am seeing this. There has been a change. Changes are coming. Changes have come. You are in the midst of change. Okay? That between worlds is not a joke. It's not something that's just happening in romance. As we saw, finances and career was affecting the love life. Because finances and career is affecting everything. We are going through a change. I really do think that. If you're not, shit, cool. Maybe your change happened before. But different people that I'm knowing in my life are going through a change or have been through a change. A friend moved states. I met a random woman at a park who picked up a second job. Someone I know business is going to be, they're feeling like it's going to be taking off in a couple of months. Like there's changes abound, okay? People are moving states, people are moving countries, people are doing things in finances and career, and this is why I want to do more on finances and money and career on the channel, because that's a phase that when I get that intuitive hit, it's really right. And again, we have the 2 of Cups in reverse. I need to shuffle y'all. Y'all are too much in reverse. And again, the Emperor really wants to be out. It's about doing energy right now. I really do feel that. Million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. Sorry, I had to fix my position. There's a change. So what I like about this anyway, what I was saying, it's an 8, 9, and a 10. Strength, the Hermit, and the Death. Right? This minor arcana death. It's a change. What I really, really like about this is after this Strength card is what was, and this is so familiar. How to explain this? What was is no more. And that is scary. That is a death. And it's going within, right? Like, going within. And really assessing what's right for you now. While you are in the beast's belly, while you're in the belly of the beast. So something happened here. I don't know, something happened here. for this field of dreams to be upside down. That's why I kept looking at it. I'm like, bruh, what? Something happened. 3. What? Oh, it's driving me crazy. Something happened, and you had to reassess certain things. And you, right, this is like major, broader energies. And on Earth, what you kind of did, but this is not earthly at all. You killed what was. Like, you made the executive decision. You either thought it to death, okay, and that brought you into authenticity. It's funny, 9, 9, 7 plus 2 is 9, and the Hermit is 9. That's cool. You did this. I really prefer this side. This is so perfect to this side than this side where it's just a dead ass. Like, that's sad. This, though, is you taking control. And look at that eclipse. We just had an eclipse. So this is probably some shit from the eclipse, too. Eclipse season. That's why I'm saying, like, it's not that's why, but this is a confirmation for me personally to trust deeper my intuitive hit of like why I'm being pushed to talk about certain things like finances and money, and like, yes, love is a thing, but if love is going through changes, we're gonna have to be looking at other things. Like, life is going through changes right now, and if we've been doing all this love stuff for so long that by this point we all kind of know guidance wise when it comes to love, it's like, shit, let the ball roll where it's gonna roll. But when it comes to finances, now that's really tangible. That's like your livelihood, okay? So what are we going to do about this? That's where we need guidance. What can I do? Is it stalling for a purpose? Is it me that's stalling, and what can I, like, that's where I really want to take things. But this is you choosing to thinking through what used to serve you and realizing that it's no longer serving you, it's no longer yours. I hate using these words, they're so cliche. I don't hate using them. I just want to use something different that isn't so cliche because this is meaningful. This is you deciding to leave a 9 to 5 and going on your creative endeavor to start your own sewing business, your own import, export, textile, whatever, like you going off on your own. This is you deciding to say, okay, yes, I am painting, yes, I am sewing, yes, I branched out on my own in entrepreneurial lonesomeness, but I want some stability as well, and you trying to join the workforce. But it's not you forcing yourself, it's you making that executive sovereign decision to do that. This is you saying, you know what? Yes, I moved to this state, but I want to move to another state, to another country to pursue something that's fitting for me. This is you saying, yes, I moved here from another place, but it's no longer serving me. I've done what I needed to do. I need to go to the new field of dreams, right? So that's what this is that I couldn't explain earlier, but by the grace of God, he came through and helped me explain. There's still something that's like missing, but that will have to do. That's what this kind of energy is, and that's why it's like not coming together this weekend. For some of you, it's coming together slowly in a way. For others, there's still this lack. But either way, whether or not, it's going to be slow and steady. It's going to be slow. And that's just something you need to die to. That it's going to be slow. To the other side. To me. See the other side. I feel like this rogue wave is a lie. Like, I feel like you think you made the wrong choice because things aren't coming together. Because things aren't necessarily coming together, but because you're also feeling they're not coming together as fast as you wanted them to, or as quickly. Oh yeah, it's the same thing. Synonyms, loose synonyms. Yeah, in the way that they were gonna come for you, and you think whatever decision you made is the wrong one, but I don't think it is. I don't want to say it is. I don't want to say it is. Especially if you went through this, I don't think it is. I think that's why I'm saying like, nah, B, this is like this. I don't no. No, it's not a rogue wave. For some, it might be, and it's an opportunity for you to course correct. But if your heart was like, this is what I want to do and I want to explore that, move slowly. Personally, I'm doing this as well. Move slowly, because how many times is it that your spirit guides you to a certain thing and you think, oh, thank you. In the love reading, I just kind of had like a bit of a rant about how you do something or you say something that another person does and it looks like you copied them, but you really didn't. It's like a thing that you were going to do anyway, but you either slept on it and you dropped the ball and you know, like with the mask, if I had done my mask when I got the intuitive hit to do it, it would have been not like I'm copying this person. It would have been like, oh, she did it, they did it at the same time, cool. Because I'm not gonna be like, oh, she copied me. No, like, well, I might, but I would be able to just do it that like that. Why am I saying this? Sometimes I bought a whole mask because I thought that's where I was supposed to be going. The masks to me are very, very meaningful because of the wisdom of the oracle. The time I'm gonna have to make a whole video about the wisdom of the oracle and how we met and making you having you meet that helper. But there's a lot of masks in that deck, and I saw those masks and I got them as confirmation, and I was like, yes, I'm supposed to be doing this whole mask thing. Now I either slept on it and I missed out on that boat, or it was just confirmation that you are on the right track because you are seeing all these masks. Now, sure enough, I went out and got the mask. But what I'm trying to say with this whole mask example is, by the way, that YouTuber that does the mask is like really awesome. Like, oh my god, the masks are so pretty. I'm just like, I'd just be basic and just wear my little mask. That is an example of where you think you're supposed to do something. Oh, I'm supposed to just jump ship. And it's like, no, actually, what we wanted you to do is actually just walk over to the edge slowly and then, you know, rub your hand on the edge and be like, oh, this is the gum that I might need to fix that thing over there, you know? But it wasn't like, yeah, jump. But because of our minds trying to calculate all the way through to the end, we think, oh, we have to jump. And that's where I think the rogue wave is. That's why I think the slow and steady is here. Being like, you're going to get some intuitive hits. Try not to jump the boat. Try not to rush through. Like, yeah, I have to do that. I have to execute. I have to execute. Like, yes, execute for some of you, right? Like, do the steps to execute. Do what you need to do. But at the same time, I said details was missing here. That's crazy. Looking at the details is you moving slowly. But not moving in a way that is like everything has to be perfect. It's about embracing imperfection, but also moving with detail, moving slowly so things can come together in the Pentacles way. Because to me, again, Pentacles is the very meaningful suit to me, because it's, you work at it. Like, Pentacles are real. Once you, like, the Ten of Pentacles to me is like the card. You can get a Ten of Cups, that's nice, but that's an emotional state of being. Emotions come and go like the freaking wind. Pentacles, though, that's something that you've really, like, strived. You've done through the Eight of Pentacles, which is you've worked at that skill, like, you got it. Nine of Pentacles, like, you're growing it. Ten of Pentacles, it's all around you, and you're giving it to the young ones around you, the next generation. Like, that is legacy for real. This is at Pentacles, and yes, it's slow. Yes, it's a build up, but it's longevity. It's meaningful. It's not cups. It's not swords. I mean, this is a pretty meaningful swords, okay? But it's something sturdy, something sustainable. That's what I mean. So, you know, whatever this rogue wave is, I was trying to explain what the rogue wave is. Whatever this rogue wave is, it might be about jumping the gun. It might be about something that you might do that you think was the thing you're supposed to do, but is actually something that's more on the path as opposed to like the thing. You were just using your human mind to deduce where things are going so you can just, jump ahead. But then again, it's not like it was the wrong track entirely. So let's say you do move to a new place. Let's say you do move to a new job. Let's say you do switch careers, or you have multiple careers, or you decide to do something different, like the change, whatever that change is for you in your world right now. And if you've already done it and things are going wrong, things are feeling sour, it doesn't necessarily mean that it was the rogue way. It doesn't necessarily mean that you made the wrong choice. It's just maybe you moved too fast, or maybe you just need to pivot back a little bit, or maybe you're just in this space and things are going to come together eventually. You just kind of needed to be in the water anyway, in some sort of way, in that vicinity of things, so that what's yours could find you and then take you. I hope that made sense. Okay? I wish there was a way we could do like a movie night. I really want to watch a movie with you guys. Obviously, I would pick a movie because I'm a control freak. No, but obviously I would pick the movie because why wouldn't I? And you know what movie it would be, right? We would watch The Greatest Showman. Didn't I just say that? The card flipped in my hand. Man, this guy really wants to come out. This Knight of Swords. Brah, what do you want to say? Don't rush. 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 Aw, babe, come on. You really want to come out here like this again? Slow and steady. You're building your skill. You're building. It's gonna be slow and steady. It's gonna be slow and steady, but it's gonna come together. Just don't ignore your world. Don't ignore your little self. Don't ignore fun. Don't close yourself off to other things because of finances and career, just like I was saying in the love part. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to your world. Don't do that to the people in your life. Life is too short. I know pentacles matter. I know pentacles are, they make the world go round. But, come on. Life is once. Okay? You can't take this shit with you. So, life is happening now. Don't close your heart off as you're moving towards things coming together. Please don't. You can't get moments back with people or things or places or life, period. I think that's a great place to end. That's awesome. I was talking about your Eight of Pentacles, baby. I was talking about your Eight of Pentacles. I'm glad you came through. And the 8 is here. I love that. The 8s are really meaningful. They're about skill. Because she didn't just wake up one day and was doing this. She's skilled in this. Okay. Let me check your tonsils. This is really good. Obviously, this won't feel good, but I hope that this helps somehow, someone, somewhere. Yeah, 12, slow and steady. It's gonna be slow and steady to get to that Field of Dreams in reverse. What's 11? That's Justice. Justice wanted to come out earlier. She's in reverse. She's clocked out. She's clocked out. She's clocked out. She's not ready to come through yet. She's my God, my foot's asleep. Pins and needles. Yeah, she's not ready to rule in your favor quite yet. She's checked out. That's what 11 is. 12. What's 12? What's Major Arcana 12? XII. What's Major Arcana 12? What is that? Is that the Hanged Man? Because she's yeah, that is the Hanged Man. Because she's made her decision. Ugh. And then death. Nobody's time for that. I mean, maybe it's a death of this situation. That would be nice. Anyway, we're done here. Okay. Alright, honey, keep your light on. Good luck. I'll see you in the comments.